This is just sad to see, man. I mean, after a long road trip, including the All-Star break, the Flames finally come home, and in the first period against the Red Wings, they come out and they look good. They come out like a team ready to get a playoff spot, grab it and keep it. Let's go here. It's 1-0, and then two penalties and two goals from the Red Wings later, it just all starts to completely unravel for the Calgary Flames. And this is a team that, when the other team gets a good bounce or a nice goal that really sucks the wind out of the Calgary Flames, they just wilt, man. They fold like a cheap tent. Like, the Flames did come back to tie the game at 2, but once the Red Wings took that 3-2 lead, it was donezo. It was game over, and if you've been watching the Flames this season, you know that there was a very, very, very slim to none chance that the Flames were going to come back. They just folded. I mean, mentally, it's like they're just, all right, this one's over. We'll be better next time. I'm done here tonight. And one guy who obviously is going to get singled out after a performance like this where it ends up like, what? I don't even know, man. I was at the game and I don't even know the final score because I just checked out when it was like 4-2 Red Wings. Whatever the final score was, Jonathan Huberdeau is a guy who often gets singled out because of the big money, because he came in on this big star acquisition, and when he has a game like this where, yes, he pumped one off the crossbar, but other than that, he wasn't really around it, and it was such a shame, but you know that he's going to get it from the Calgary faithful after a game like this, right? So clearly his agent, Allan Walsh, knew this as well. He posts after the game on Twitter, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Also," and this is the key part here, "negativity sucks the joy right out of players. CC at NHL Flames." So take from that what you will. To me, I mean, could he be talking about the fans? I guess, but having the fans all in his corner, is that really going to make that big of a difference in his game? I don't think so. I think players are focused on the ice and in the room, teammates, coaches, stuff like that. So to me, this is just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. This is pointed towards Darryl Sutter, in my opinion. We know the rumblings, the rumors. Again, none of this confirmed, but the rumor is that him and Darryl, Huberdeau that is, haven't been on the best terms lately, and we know that Darryl isn't exactly Mr. Rogers back there. So that's what I take it as. I take this as he's talking about Darryl Sutter. Maybe he's talking about somebody else as well, but that's what I took it as, and that's also what a lot of people in the replies took it as. A lot of people saying things like, "Your boy got the bag and has been on vacation ever since." Then there's also somebody saying, "He seems to find plenty of joy in cashing those checks though, doesn't he? This is on the player, stop it. And your clients are paid to score and win. Get over yourselves. This isn't minor league hockey where everyone needs a pat on the back. Don't like it? Go play beer league." So clearly, Huberdeau and his agent, there's a lot of people who aren't in agreement with what Allan Walsh is saying here. And this reminds me of when Vegas chose Robin Lehner over Marc-Andre Fleury, and Allan Walsh posted that famous picture that gets memed everywhere of Fleury with the sword through his back. I love that's one of my all-time favorite tweets ever. And you gotta love that the guy protects his players and he goes out there and he defends his clients, especially when they've already gotten the bag. It's not like he has to oh yeah, he's good, don't worry, he's good, don't worry, so that they can get the bag. No, they've already gotten it. He's just stepping up to bat for them. But the truth of the matter here is, nothing is going to make the negativity go away for Jonathan Huberdeau other than him improving his play, than producing points. I mean, I'm sorry, that is what he got paid for. And again, you're talking to a guy here. I watch this guy every time. I basically pray. I want him to do well, and I want him to produce so bad. I'm on the Jonathan Huberdeau underdog train, but I'm also not blind. Okay, I watch him play every night, and I see how he plays, and it can't go on like this. It just can't. I'm sorry, especially for a guy whose $10.5 million extension doesn't kick in until next year. It can't. It feels like something big and explosive is going to happen here. And there's going to be some kind of shoe that's going to drop here, whether it's a firing, whether it's a big trade. It feels like something's going to happen. A buyout, maybe something is on the horizon for the Calgary Flames. That's what it feels like. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.